Dan peretasan 6 juta data wajib pajak oleh Bjorka, masyarakat diimbau waspada dengan...
Kita balik informasi lainnya pemirsa, teror serangan Bjorka melancarkan aksinya membobol data. Tidak hanya dugaan kebocoran data registrasi SIM card, namun juga...
Two-factor authentication should be mandatory for students' account. In today's digital era, almost every aspect of education is conducted online. Students access learning materials, submit assignments, take exams, and communicate with teachers through digital platforms. Each student has a personal account that stores important information such as grades, assignments, and private data. Unfortunately, many students still underestimate the importance of protecting their account. Weak passwords or using the same password for multiple accounts increase the risk of hacking. That is why two-factor authentication should be mandatory for all student accounts. The first reason is data protection. Most accounts are only secured by a password. However, passwords can be easily stolen through phishing, malware, or data breaches. Two-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security, such as verification codes sent to a phone or generated by authentication app. This means that even if someone knows the password, they still cannot access the account without the second verification step. As a result, student academic record and personal information become much safer. In addition to protection data, two-factor authentication help prevent academic dishonesty. In online learning environments, there is a risk that account may be hacked and used by someone else to take exam or submit assignment. This situation not only harms the account owner but also damages the fairness of the carding system. With stronger security measures, the risk of account takeover can be reduced. Consequently, the learning process becomes more transparent, fair, and trustworthy for everyone. Another important benefit is increasing student digital awareness. Many students still see cybersecurity as something unimportant. They may click suspicious links or share personal information without thinking carefully. When two-factor authentication is implemented, students learn that protecting their account is their own responsibility. This awareness is essential because digital security skills will continue to be important in higher education and future careers. Some people argue that two-factor authentication makes logging in more complicated. However, modern technology has made the process quick and simple. Verification codes are usually retrieved within seconds. Some systems even use fingerprint scanning or facial recognition, which are both fast and convenient. Compared to the serious consequences of hacked account or data leaks, this extra step is a small inconvenience. Security should always be prioritized over temporary comfort. Furthermore, educational institutions also have a responsibility to protect student data. Schools and universities store large amounts of sensitive information. If a data breach occurs, the consequences can be serious and long-lasting. By making two-factor authentication mandatory, institutions demonstrate their commitment to safeguarding their system and protect users. This policy can also increase trust from students and parents. In conclusion, two-factor authentication is no longer just an opinion, it's a necessity. It provides stronger protection, prevents academic dishonesty, and promotes digital responsibility among students. Although it requires one additional step during login, the benefits far outweigh the inconvenience. As technology continues to evolve, cybersecurity must become a priority in education. By implementing two-factor authentication, we can create a safer, fairer, and more reliable digital learning environment. Thank you for your attention.